Time and temperature brought to you by Eben Gray's Roofing Service.
Coming up on News Channel 6, today thousands of spectators and athletes gathered in downtown Augusta for the annual Ironman 70.3 Augusta Triathlon. A look at the race, as shown news at 6, starts right now.
Live from Television Park, this is WJBF News Channel 6 at 6.
Well, good Sunday evening to you. I'm Kim Vickers. Thank you so much for joining us. Our coverage you can count on begins with a quick first check of your forecast with meteorologist Avery Gray. Avery, hopefully you have some good news for us about these storms out in the ocean.
Yeah, that's right, Kim. Right now we're taking a live look in at our Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview Cam, where you can see that it's overall pretty clear weather. We do have a few clouds, and that's thanks to the increasing moisture in our area, and that's all thanks to now Tropical Storm Imelda. I'll have more about that in just a few, but as we're taking a look at live Viper 6 radar, you can see we're completely clear on rainfall for now. We are expecting more rainfall later into early morning for tomorrow, and also as we head into Tuesday as well. Temperatures around the CSRE, you can see 82 here in Augusta. We have that temperature gradient, 77 in Barnwell, 86 in Wrightsville, so definitely seeing that 9-degree temperature difference here in the CSRA right now. Winds are coming in from the east and northeast around 15 miles per hour. A nice breeze going on. This evening you can expect temperatures to drop to 74 by 9 p.m. And here's a live look in now at Tropical Storm Imelda, currently with a 40-mile-per-hour wind. I'll have more about this and everything you need to know about Tropical Storm Imelda in just a bit. Back to you, Kim.
All right, Avery, thank you. Well, the Ironman 70.3 Augusta returned today for its 15th year. Athletes took on a fast 1.2-mile downriver swim in the Savannah River before biking 56 miles through the quiet countryside of Augusta. The flat 13.1-mile run course brought competitors along the shaded North Augusta Greenway, lined with cheering spectators. Well, Major Bruce Townley from Evans was honored today as the Atlanta Falcons Hero of the Game. The team has a tradition of recognizing service members, veterans, and community heroes during their matchups. Townley took center stage in front of thousands of fans, receiving applause and gratitude for his service. We continue with our coverage of the one-year anniversary of Hurricane Helene. We're checking in on recovery progress in Burt County. The storm left $22 million in damages and close to 1 million cubic yards of debris across the county. Burt County's Development Authority offered up to $10,000 in grants to help small businesses in Waynesboro and nearby cities that took a major hit from the storm. Farmers also took a massive hit with the hurricane, Tropical Storm Debbie, and a drought. Governor Brian Kemp confirmed the hurricane's economic impact on the state's agriculture was an estimated $6 billion.
Most part, they're back and got their crops going. The ones that, like pecan farmers, those suffered dramatically. They had some crop loss last year because the hurricane hit right at the time of harvest. So a lot of there was a lot of crop loss. It seems like this year we've had plenty of rain, so that there should be recovery in this year. That doesn't make up for the loss that they had that in 24.
They just finished cleanup back in June. While some homeowners are still working to repair homes, most roadways are repaired. They're now waiting for reimbursement from FEMA for recovery costs. Augusta City leaders will hold a public hearing this week on a second chance could be just around the corner for some residents in McDuffie and Warren counties. The sheriff's office is holding a record-clearing event next month, but registration is closing soon. The event will help eligible individuals restrict, seal, or expunge certain criminal histories filed in McDuffie or Warren counties. It will be November 22nd from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the East Georgia Housing Authority Thompson Community Room. Registration is required and applications must be submitted at the McDuffie County or Warren County Sheriff's Office by October 1st or once the cap is reached in order to take part in the record-clearing opportunity.
Excessive rainfall is expected tomorrow. I'll have your futurecast and everything you need to know about the tropics right after this break.
Weather headlines on News Channel 6 brought to you by Southpaw Roofing. Get the latest video in one click at WJBF.com.
At Kroger, never everyone.
Now, your most accurate forecast with WJBF Live Viper 6.
Welcome back. Right now, you're taking a live look into our Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview Cam over Augusta Regional Airport, where you can see a beautiful view there. So these clouds are blocking the sunshine, and you can see that here. Overall, just looking great outside. We do have those increasing cloud cover, and that's thanks to some extra moisture, and that's because of our dew point sitting at 67 degrees with a 60% humidity. It's 82 degrees here in Augusta, and it feels like 84, and that is beautiful temperatures right now. We're taking a live look in at our Live Viper 6 radar, where you can see we are completely clear. So even though we do have that increasing cloud cover, we are not seeing any thunderstorms in our area or any kind of rainfall, and that's beneficial for us. Temperatures around the CSRA still standing strong at 82 here in Augusta, 77 in Barnwell, 86 in Wrightsville. So definitely seeing a 9-degree temperature change right there. Definitely an effect of a northeast wind coming in, and that's all thanks to Tropical Storm Imelda. So here's a live look in at Tropical Storm Imelda right now. It has 40-mile-per-hour winds, still within that tropical storm category, expected to become a Category 1 hurricane by Tuesday. And here's a look at that cone, and you can see right now that it has drastically changed within the past 2 days, which is great. It was coming in, making landfall into South Carolina. Now it's moving outwards, out to sea, away from us, and that is all thanks to another hurricane that we have in the Atlantic right now, and that is Hurricane Umberto. And just last night, it was an impressive Category 5 hurricane. Right now, it's a Category 4, and that's because you can see this orange around it. It just entered into some drier air, but this is still a strong enough storm that it's pulling, and you can see that right here, it's pulling Imelda towards it. And so that is great news for us. But just because we're not going to see landfall of a hurricane, here's a look at some futurecast wind gusts and what you can expect with Tropical Storm Imelda and the effects it's going to have here on the CSRA. Around 20-mile-per-hour wind gusts here in the CSRA. And here's another model showing these futurecast wind gusts peaking out around 30 miles per hour. So anywhere between a 20 to 30 mile per hour wind gust. That is even better than some of these strong thunderstorms that we have in the summertime. So that wind is not going to be much of a threat for us here in the CSRA, but we do have a flash flooding risk, a 10% or a marginal risk for flash flooding. So we'll keep an eye on this, and here's a look at that futurecast and what you can expect. But until then, we are expected to get anywhere from 0 inches of rain to possibly an inch, 0.92 near Sandersville, maybe even an inch and a half if it were to go even more. But here's a look at that futurecast and what you can expect. Overall, seeing some rainfall as an influence of Tropical Storm Imelda, not of those outer bands just yet. The outer bands will hit our southeastern counties by 9 Tuesday morning. So you can see that there. Then by Wednesday, it's going to move right back out into sea. So here's a look a little bit closer to home and what you can expect. Overall, pop-up storms coming in by 4 a.m. That's going to continue to 8 a.m. Then we're going to start to see some more isolated thunderstorms again. These are not because of Tropical Storm Imelda, but rather just because of that increasing moisture. And then here you can see that rainfall there Tuesday 8 a.m. is because of Tropical Storm Imelda. So drying out into Tuesday, and that brings our rain chances to 60% both Monday and Tuesday. Drying out into Thursday and Friday, and that is also with our futurecast dew points here as well, 55 for Thursday afternoon. Our temperatures are going to be much lower as well, in those upper 70s to low 80s for the rest of this week. Our lows tonight, you can expect a nice mild night, 67. Highs tomorrow, very cool at 78 degrees. And here's a look at that 10-day forecast. Overall, we are going to see some great weather, but we've got to get through first Monday and Tuesday. But overall, not as bad as the worst case scenario really could have been.
Well, it looks like it's going to be a beautiful week. All right, Avery, thank you. Well, coming up, Sunday services at the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints in Grand Blanc Township, Michigan, marred by violence when a suspect, police say, from nearby city, armed with an assault rifle, attacked the house of worship. That story when we return.
Closed captioning on News Channel 6 is sponsored by Hearing Associates of South Carolina. A News Channel 6 mobile app is now even better. Download it today.
For over 30 years.
Want to get up close and personal with the weather? Request a school visit from the Live Viper 6 weather team today. It's a cool and exciting way to bring the fun and fascination of weather to students of all ages. Or take a field trip to our state-of-the-art studios in Television Park in Augusta. It's an interactive experience your class won't forget. Request a Live Viper 6 school visit or studio tour by signing up today at WJBF.com/school school visit.
I'm Tyrone Butler.
I'm Judith Simon.
Fat Bear Week live at Brook Falls Katmai National Park in Alaska. Thanks to our friends at the National Park Service. Bears will pack on hundreds of pounds over the summer to survive hibernation. This event started in 2014 as a one-day contest to spotlight the park, and you can vote for your favorite bear. Voting runs through September 30th. Oh my goodness, I don't see any bears, but bears are cute. Oh, there's a bear in the...
Yes.
Yeah, it's in the middle.
Oh,
I guess.
There he is.
Yes.
Maybe it's the one that's been hanging around North Augusta.
Yes,
the last
in
few
Augusta.
days.
Stay away, bears. Stay in the woods.
That's an eerie sight.
Looks like the weather's pretty good there, though.
Yeah, it does. We're gonna have some rainy weather tomorrow and Tuesday. That's all thanks to Tropical Storm Imelda, but it will not be making landfall here, so that's all good for us. We are gonna see decreasing temperatures as we head throughout the week.
All right, well, go Pats. That's all we got for now. We'll be back tonight at 11. Have a good night.
Tonight, several developing stories